Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Infinite Soul Medicine with Angelica. I am Angelica, and whether you're new or returning, it's an honor to have you here. This was originally intended to be a recap of the different threads in the thread series that we have been exploring over the last few days and actually weeks. But what this is going to be now is a macro thread. Over the last few days in the thread series, we've been exploring how certain patterns show up through the people closest to us in relationships, friendships, and family. And today I want to bring all of that together because these weren't separate threads. They were three mirrors reflecting the same wound. This is what I call the thread of tragedy, and it is the most important thread in the entire 45-day journey. When I say tragedy, I'm not talking about dramatic events or catastrophic moments. I'm talking about rupture, the moment a wound breaks open. Rupture is the break itself. So it is the original wound from another lifetime or a past lifetime. It's the repeating wound in this lifetime. It is the moment you finally wake up and awaken or recognize the pattern. And it's the moment you finally see the pattern for what it is. Rupture is the moment your soul says, I can't stay in this pattern anymore. Let's look at how rupture expressed itself through the different mirrors we've explored so far. First, we explored the relational rupture, right? In relationships, rupture often looks like abandonment, betrayal, emotional collapse, or feeling unseen. This becomes the interpersonal mirror, the place where the rupture first becomes visible. So next we explored friendships, right? The friendship rupture. In friendships, rupture shows up when connections shift, dissolve, or suddenly feel out of alignment. This is the social mirror, the way that your evolution affects your circles. And finally, to catch us up, we explored familial or family relationships, right? The familial or family rupture. This is the root mirror, the original imprint that shaped the entire pattern. Now that we're all caught up with relationships, friendships, and family, let me share with you why these three mirrors matter. When the same pain shows up in relationships, friendships, and family, it's not about the people. It's the same rupture expressing itself through different channels. This is the moment the pattern becomes undeniable. This is the moment the soul begins recognition. And this is the moment that you, my friend, start to see the thread. Here's the deeper architecture underneath what you've been experiencing, my friend. The original rupture. Okay, this is the first break, usually from another lifetime. Number two is the echo rupture. This is the rupture repeating itself through this lifetime. And the awakening rupture, which is the moment you finally recognize the pattern. These three layers are what make tragedy a thread, not an event. And if you've been feeling confused, overwhelmed, or even like you're living the same emotional storyline, the same emotional narrative, the same emotional flavor, my friend, over and over and over again, that's exactly what rupture feels like. It moves you from confusion to recognition to empowerment. Because once you see the thread, you can finally follow it and unravel it. And now that we've explored rupture through people, the next part of our journey is what happens after rupture. When a pattern breaks open, life starts to move you. This is where we enter the thread of displacement, which is the way your environment, your identity, and your circumstances begin to shift once the rupture becomes conscious. So in the next episode, we're going to explore how life uproots you when your soul is trying to redirect your path. I just went through this. Thank you for being with me here on this journey. This is really deep work. So if you're feeling it, my friend, that means that you're right on time. If you need one-on-one support and feel guided to work with me in any capacity, you can book through the link in my bio. Follow for more transmissions, soul curriculum, and soul medicine.